organic learning.
Whoa! Welcome back, everybody! Today, we are doing another amazing fan favorite episode where we feature the favorite vehicles of our biggest fans. Now, in this video, we're featuring the favorites of Winston in Dunvegan, Ontario, Canada. Oh, Canada! Oh, thank you. And thanks for sending these in, Winston. By the way, if you would like to have your favorites featured, you can get all the details in the description box below. All right, gang, let's jump right in. Let's do it. Okay, gang, we've got our first vehicle of the day, man. It is a beauty. Great way to kick off this fan favorite episode, and this is a ladder truck. Wow, check it out. And the best part about a ladder truck is, guess what? Well, bang! This big old ladder. Now, I know what you're saying, well, that's not that big. I mean, it's kind of a big ladder. Well, check this out. I'm just gonna start extending this thing, and you tell me if you think it's big or not. Beep! Whoa, that thing is huge. Look at this ladder, you guys. I mean, this is great. Now, this, of course, is really, really wonderful for firefighters because what it allows them to do is reach people and fires in a very tall building. Sometimes the fires are way up high and they have to use this ladder truck. Now, one little hitch with the ladder truck is it doesn't have its own water supply. So it would need to hook up to a fire hydrant or a water tanker truck. That way it can get some water and help put out that fire, you guys. Now, this particular one is called a turntable, and very much like a turntable for a record player, it will spin all the way around in a 360. And kids, if you don't know what a record player is, just ask your parents on that one. It's going way back for that reference. This is fun stuff, you guys, and this is a ladder truck. Alright, you guys, I'm not gonna tell you what this next one is. No. You're gonna have to figure it out. But I will tell you this, there's a hint on the side of it. That's right, you guys, this is a mail truck. Beep, 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 beep. Right there, M-A-I-L, that spells mail. And I'll tell you what, when the mail truck comes around, it's always fun because you never know what he or she is gonna deliver to your house, you guys. That's right, the mailman or mailwoman, they can deliver letters, packages, and there could be anything in there. Cards, magazines, cleaning supplies, kind of normal stuff, but there could also be toys in there. I mean, how great is that? Yeah, I bet you like delivering that stuff. Now, what's really cool is maybe on your birthday, the mailman will give you a special birthday card with a nice note in there from somebody you love, and I don't know, maybe even if you're extra lucky, a gift certificate to an ice cream shop or a toy store. Now that would be pretty great. Thanks, mail person. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from the mail truck. Happy birthday to you. Mail truck. Wow, you guys, check out this next vehicle. Man, this thing is it's a beautiful car right here. I want one of these cars. Well, this is a Karmann Ghia. That's right, it's got a really interesting name. And I'll tell you what, this is going way back to 1969. It's called a Type 14 KG convertible, and Volkswagen is the car manufacturer that makes this Karmann Ghia. Yeah, I mean, look at the great detail work. I love the chrome bumper. I love the two tiny chrome grills right up front here. Kind of like the bubbled headlights. That's really beautiful. And of course, like I said, check it out. It is a convertible, you guys. So this thing is great for warm weather climates. I mean, take it around, pull it out in the summertime down at the beach with your friends, maybe just cruise down Main Street and have a good time in this Karmann Ghia. These things are very collectible. As I said, they're a vintage car, and I love the kind of light blue matte coloring to it. That's really interesting. That's a color that we just haven't seen here before. Beautiful car, great name. This, you guys, is a Karmann Ghia. Okay, gang, whoa! Check out, man, this thing is a brute. Look at the size of this. Well, this is a tow truck. Wow, just look at all the features that this thing has. Now my favorite feature, boop, is right here on the back. Look at this giant arm, you guys. That's right. Now, if your car breaks down on the side of the road or the highway, this tow truck will give you a lift. Now, here's how it works. Let's say, oh, here's your car. It broke down. The tow truck will show up. It'll actually back right up underneath your car. The arm will go up. It'll lift your car so it's just on the back two wheels. And then that tow truck driver, whoop, will drive you to the auto repair shop. You get your car all fixed up, you guys. Now, they can also do, simple repairs on the side of the road. Of course, every day, they are changing a lot of flat tires. That's probably the thing they do the most. And check out just the sheer styling on this. They got, different drawers and supply tools right here. 24/7 service. That means they're working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Look at this giant bumper. Sometimes they got to push stuff out of the way to get to you. This bumper makes sure that they can do that. They got a whole row of extra lights, sirens, and all that stuff on top to make sure that they are coming through, you guys. Great stuff here, and this is a tow truck. Wow, you guys. This next one is just so great. This is a tractor. Whoa, and in it is a big old tractor too. This thing is huge. Now, this particular tractor has a bucket loader on front. That's what this is right here. Now, if you need to move a big old pile of dirt or gravel or sand, you're gonna need one of these bucket loaders. Now, here's how it works. The farmer will actually drive right up to whatever needs to be moved, just like that, scoop it up, and as it tilts up, the arms actually raise up real high, almost over the tractor like that. It'll drive it and then just dump it wherever it needs to go, or even sometimes in the back of another truck. Everything falls out just like that. I mean, check it out. It's pretty cool to see these drive around with their bucket loader all the way up. Now I'm gonna have them put it down for me. Thanks, buddy. And show you the other side here. I mean, check out these massive tires, you guys. Now, sometimes these farmers have to go on some pretty gnarly paths and roadways. They're gonna need these big old tires. Also, sometimes these guys work so early in the morning and late at night that they got a little safety reflector right there in the back. That way, if you're driving by on the side of the road, you can see it and give those farmers plenty of space. This particular one is a John Deere. You can tell because it's got the yellow and the green coloring, and John Deere, I'll tell you what, they make some of the best tractors in the business, you guys. This is a great one, and this is a tractor. Alright everybody, let's take a look at this next vehicle. This one is pretty wild. It's got a little trick up its sleeve. This is a backhoe. Now I've got a question for you. Which end of the backhoe does the work? The front end or back end right here? Well, the answer is both. That's right, you guys, the front and the back. Now, just like on the previous one, the front end of the backhoe has a front loader. So you can lift stuff up, whoa, way overhead like that, bring it somewhere else, and then just dump it down. But the back part has something called a backhoe. And check it out, it's like a very strong, powerful hand or claw. Now this is really great for making trenches, for pipes or cables. I mean, this thing is super powerful. Now, like I said, it's very versatile, which is why you'll often see these at construction sites. It's got really big tires with really big treads. Check that out. Wow, those are incredible. Because at a construction site, it's got to be able to go just about anywhere. Now, I love it. It's got the tinted windows. That's to kind of keep the driver cool in case they're working in a very sunny part of the world. And I tell you what, this bright yellow makes sure that anybody passing by or near the construction site can see them. You want to always have high visibility at a construction site for safety, you guys. This is pretty wild, and this is a backhoe. Okay, gang, I know you know what this next one is. I think just about everybody knows what this one is. This, you got it, is a bicycle. And I mean, how much fun is a bicycle, you guys? These things are the best. Well, first of all, raise your hand if you know how to ride a bicycle. I know how to ride a bicycle. All right, everybody, calm down. I'll tell you what, though, the first time you take your first couple pedals on your own two-wheel bicycle here, I mean, that is just like freedom. There's nothing better than it. And you can just feel like you can ride anywhere, right off into the sunset. Now, This particular one is a BMX bike, and this brings back a lot of great memories because I actually had a BMX bike that was very similar to this. It was called the Ross Slinger. Had these really cool mag wheels just like these. You know, had the cool pedals right here, the narrow seat. I put my hands right here on the handlebars, and I tell you what, I popped wheelies, I took jumps. I had so much fun on my BMX bike. Now, one thing I didn't have these cool pegs on the back or on the front. This is something that's become popular in recent time. So this allows people to do more tricks and really cool stuff. Let's just say I wasn't that cool, but me and my friends, man, we'd ride our bikes into town, go to the pool all day, and just hang out and had a blast. Of course, whenever you're riding a bike, make sure you wear your helmet, you guys. So much fun, and this is a bicycle. Okay, you guys, hold the phone, hold the phone. We have got a first-time vehicle here on Organic Learning, and that's not easy to do because we have done a lot of incredible, awesome vehicles. But check this out. This is a Combine Harvester. Whoa, wow, I mean, this thing is wild. Now, you'll see it on a farm, but specifically in the fields of the farms. Now, it's used to harvest grain crops like wheat, oats, barley, and even corn. Now these combines, man, these things are huge. And how it works is it lowers its blades right here. This thing starts spinning around. Let's say it's doing wheat. It'll cut all the wheat in front of it. It sucks it all up into here. And then what it does is it separates the good stuff from the bad stuff. And all the good stuff will come out this long arm right here. There'll be a truck driving next to it. It'll collect all the good stuff right there, and then at the end of the day, the arm will close, they'll put the blades up, and they'll go ahead and park this thing back in the barn. Now, the first harvester was actually invented in the USA way back in 1834. In those early versions, you know, they didn't have motors back then, so they were pulled by a team of horses, mule, or even ox, you guys. This is really interesting. It's a very specific piece of equipment, and this is a Combine Harvester. Alright, you guys, whoa, we have got, I think, our big dog of the day. Oh man, this is pretty heavy. This is a car carrier. Check it out. Wow, this thing is enormous. I'm going to give you a very slow pan of it. Beep, 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 beep. As you can see, it is pretty darn big. Now, have you guys ever wondered how all those brand new shiny cars get to the car dealership's parking lot? Well, here's your answer, everybody. This car carrier. So after the cars are built brand new at the manufacturing plant, what happens is this car carrier shows up, the ramp lowers here in the back, and very carefully the workers will drive the cars onto the car carrier. As you can see, they've got 3 on the top, they got 2 on the bottom. They'll close it up, they'll make sure they're all very secure, and then the driver, who will sit up here, very much like a tractor trailer, okay, will very carefully drive those to the car dealerships. Then they'll put them in reverse and very slowly, very carefully unload them one by one. This thing's really different, and it's a very specific and vital piece of transportation equipment, you guys. I love it, and this is a car carrier. Hey gang, last one of the day, and it is the only one of the day that actually flies. I mean, this one is outrageous. This is a rescue helicopter. Wow. Check it out. I mean, this thing is so cool, so fancy. Look at all this. Man, this is great. Now, rescue helicopters are used by the Coast Guard, firefighters, the police department, and other agencies to rescue people when they need help. Now, they might use it to rescue somebody in the water. Maybe their boat's stalled and they need to lift out of there. Maybe some hikers are stranded in a steep mountainside or deep in a canyon. This rescue helicopter is up for the job. Now let's say a couple of hikers, man, maybe they're stuck in a canyon. Maybe somebody hurt their ankle. The rescue helicopter will actually come in, and of course it can hover. It'll open up the side door here, lower a rope to whoever's hurt. They can grab onto the rope, pull them up inside the helicopter, they close the door, and they will take them to safety or a hospital, whatever is needed, you guys. That is incredible. Now, like I said, what's so great about these helicopters is they have these powerful rotors on top that spin. That allows the helicopter to actually just hover and stay there while they perform the rescue. As you can see here on the side, it does say Hyper Rescue number 3. I love the really cool red coloring with the white stripe there. This is the rear rotor in the back here, and of course, I love this kind of cool, shiny little black nose it's got. This is great stuff, you guys, and this is a rescue helicopter. Whoa! Another great day of street vehicles, and a very special thanks goes out to Winston in Dunvegan, Ontario, Canada for sending in his favorites. Winston, you're the best, little buddy. Thanks so much. If you would like to have your favorites featured, you can get all the details in the description box below. And don't forget to check us out on Twitter and Instagram. We had a ton of fun today, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from the mail truck. Happy birthday to you. If you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a fun comment below. Thanks, everybody.